Song music for this song, love, life, prosperity to each and every one of you. Hopefully my mic is good. I'm gonna give it some time for people to join the stream. I am going to do collective energy for you guys today. This will be for all zodiacs. I do have a couple decks that I have out already. I kind of was going with what spirit was really needed. Happy New Year to each and every one of you, wherever you may be. I know it's been a few days. It's been quite chaotic, to say the least, after the New Year, but we are back. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to give it some time for people to join the stream. If you are here, welcome. Love, life, prosperity to you. Make sure you are following. Alright, I am currently live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and also on TikTok. So make sure that you are following those platforms, okay? I may need to, let's see, give it some time. Hello, LA. I'm gonna give it some time for the stream to do its thing. I pray all is well with you guys. Please let me know if you are on YouTube or Facebook that the sound is okay. Hi, how are you, Mama? I'm gonna check in myself. I realized that the last stream I did, the sound was way off. I'm not sure. I mean, it don't sound too bad. It don't sound too bad. But if you guys can check out the sounds, I would appreciate it. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, definitely let me know in the comments if it sounds god awful. Please let me know because I don't want to post the stream if the sound is off. Just celebrated 30th birthday on the 10th. Happy belated, my dear. Happy solar return, my love. When you said that, the justice card came out. It came out in the upper. So I think we got good karma coming. I think we got good karma coming this year. I don't typically do that, right? But I read that comment and then that card jumped out. So I feel like that was for you. So if you want to receive it, Ashe. But happy solar return to you, my queen. I may need to restart my stream on TikTok. I feel like it's being filtered. I don't feel like it's being pushed out. Um, yeah, no worries. I'm gonna go ahead and restart if you want to jump back on, okay? Sometimes that happens when I go on TikTok, especially. Um, if I don't go on for like a couple of days, my live streams become shadow banned, and I can always tell. Hi, Mama Bendición. How are you? Can you hear me okay? Does the sound okay? Or does it sound off? I have the mic close and I have to change a couple settings in the mic, but I want to make sure that it sounds good. But I hope that you're doing well. Congratulations on your baby. I love that for you. Love that for you. You're more than welcome to stick around. I'm doing collective energy, okay? Yeah, I am. Thank you. There we go. The live stream is now pushing out. At first it wasn't. I was like, wait a minute. There we go. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. We're going to tap into collective energy here in just a moment. I had to restart my stream. Sometimes my lives get shadowed when I'm not on for a few days. So I may need to restart one more time, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, I'm sure. How old is she? What's up? No regrets. Peace on. Blessings to you. How's everybody doing? Crystal clear. Okay, Instagram sounds good. Facebook, do we sound good? Do we sound good, Facebook? Let me know. Let me know, Facebook. 15 months? Oh, wow. That's big. That's big. How are you? You doing okay? No regrets. It's been a while. I hope all is well with you. I'm gonna give it some time for people to join the stream. Um, we are going to tap in on collective energy, but if you are here, please let me know if the sounds okay. Right? If everything sounds okay, please let me know. I am currently live streaming. What's up, Bessie? What's up? Welcome back, Kristen. Sounds good. Perfect. Thank you for confirming that for me. So Instagram is good, TikTok is good, Facebook and YouTube are good. Awesome. I'm glad that we are all here. If you guys would tap the screen and share the live, I tap the screen and share the live with at least a minimum of 5 friends. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Madam Divine. I am an intuitive psychic medium. Yes, I do have the gifts to channel messages from love to the crossover. I am also an intentional communicator, so if that's something that you're interested in, you guys can definitely look up all my information on my Linktree or just check me out on Instagram. I am also a Reiki practitioner, so I do distant healing if that's something that you are in this field or just wanting to get more information on. Definitely tap in with me. And I'm also a dope ass poet. I be speaking on truth, you know. That's just me. So if you vibe with me, make sure you're connected with me. My link tree is in the bio. My handle is unforgettable underscore ENZ, so please be aware of scammers. I will never reach out to you. That is not me in your comments. That is not me in your DMs. When people come to you, whether it's through vibration, through energy, whether it's through a mutual friend, however it may be. That's how I feel. So, um, hi, Cherry. You're more than welcome to tap in. Right now, I'm going to be doing a collective energy. I need to restart my stream once again because I feel like I'm being shadow banned. So I'm going to jump back on. You're more than welcome to stick around for collective. And if it resonates with you, you're going to tap in. You're more than welcome to, okay? Let me go ahead and restart my stream one more time. I feel like third time, right? I believe it's three. So third time is a charm. So you guys jump back on, okay? Let's do this one more time. One more time. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your patience on all the other platforms. We are trying to get the other platform on. And I feel like we can. There we go. I'm gonna try this one more time to talk. Alright, we're gonna keep pushing because we do have other collectives that have been patiently with me. So we're gonna tap into collective energy. I'm gonna go ahead and open up with prayer just to make sure that I am aligned with spirit and I am also aligned with the right energy. I'm gonna bless the space. You guys are more than welcome to tap in. Okay, if you feel connected with however you do, okay? I am not here to force anything or anything to anyone, okay? But this is the way that I connect. This is my platform. And I want to make sure that I'm connecting with the right vibrations, okay? So let's go ahead and bless the space wherever you may be. Padre nuestro que está en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga tu reino, hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación ni líbranos del mal. Ave María, Dios te salve María, llena eres de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendito tú eres entre todas las mujeres, bendito es el fruto de tu vientre Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Gloria al Padre, al Hijo, al Espíritu Santo, como era en el principio, ahora y siempre, por los siglos de los siglos. Amén. Amén. God, for all of you people, this time, space, and energy that you are imagining this collective as if you can move my energy from the collective as I now tap into the frequency of the energy. Come on, divine protection. God, I ask that you help me shield me. Give me the peace of knowledge. Allow me to be the beacon of light so that I can bring clarity and peace to those who need it at this time. Give me as the blessed spirit, I ask that you bless me with the word as I now tap into my frequency of health and collective. I give my call upon your divine essence, divine protection, and from my crown all the way down to my feet. I ask that you extend a barrier of protection to my collective wherever they may be, from all negativity, anything causing any distractions or delays from the message coming through. I ask that you protect it, you protect me, and keep me safe as I tap into spiritual realm. This time I call upon the Akashic records, the ascended masters, to give me access and allow me to tap into whatever knowledge I need to tap into for anyone at this time. I call upon my sons, my elders, my muertos, la gitana que me acompaña, los niños que me rodean, my son 3, my grandmother, everyone, and my best friend here. We now tap into the right people to the collective. Spirit has to choose to move my energy and not tap in. Allow me to align with those who do necessary. Whether it is finding, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whether it's through the FYP, someone decided to share. Align me with who I need to be with today's spirit. I ask that you bless this live and bless those that are here that are in need with some sort of answer or clarity. You've guided me on what to tap into today's spirit. As I need to do that, into the give the information out, the clarity, the perspective, whatever needs to come about this conversation with who I have today, or whoever is a part of the collective spirit. I ask that you align this our time. We give all things of gratitude. We bless the space. We bless those who come in looking for a safe space, for healing. Somebody to talk to, somebody that can resonate with, know that they're not crazy. Whoever it may be, spirit, ask that you strength and continue on day to day. Thank you for all this. We bless those that are less fortunate. Give all things would it be welcome. And I just finished the close of prayer. I'm going to tap into collective energy here in just a moment. So if you are connecting with me on whatever platform it is, go ahead, drop your name in your zodiac. If this is your first time here, go ahead and drop a rose. And if you've been here before, go ahead and drop a sunflower. Okay? We are currently on 4 platforms right now. So if you see me all over the place, just know that I have several collectives that I'm tapping into. Okay, you guys need to leave, and the collective is getting good, and you have to go. It's okay. You guys can run it back on YouTube. Okay, unforgettable underscore EMZ the handle for you to check it out on all platforms. Okay, and that's also linked in my bio. you guys are ready for collective, go ahead and drop a sunflower in the chat, whatever it is that you're watching from. Tap in the frequency. We're going to tune in and see what the ancestors have for us. All right. Which archangels are looking out and protecting us. And if there's any divine messages from the angels that we need. I'm also going to tap in on certain places, right? We're in a whole new year, right? And I'm kind of interested on where our angels and our ancestors want us to direct our energy towards. So that's kind of the collective that I'm leaning towards. So that's something that you're interested in. You're more than welcome to tap in. All right, if you're here, please don't be a lurker. Okay, please interact. All right, I may not always be available to answer your chat, but it's because I am so much in tune with divine that I'm receiving the downloads and I'm wanting you guys to connect with the message. Okay, we can always tap in after the collective, but when I'm in the collective energy, I'm literally receiving downloads, clarity, and I want to make sure that those that receive the message get it. Okay, so welcome in, guys. Again, my name is Madam Divine. I'm an intuitive psychic medium. I have been doing this, I want to say 6 years now. Okay. I've been gifted since I was a child, but publicly doing this 6 years. Okay. If you guys want to connect with me, my platform is unforgettable_EMC. Don't be bamboozled. There's a bunch of fake pages, especially on TikTok. I saw some on Instagram as well. So please, if you want to connect with me directly. Okay. We're going to tap in on collective energy. If you guys are ready, go ahead and drop a sunflower in the chat. All right. We're going to tap in and see what the collective energy is about. Again, if you have to leave, you guys can do so. You guys can put it back on YouTube, okay? If you need to. Let's tap in. If you guys would, let's get some shares up. All right. Let's get some shares up. Thank you for the taps. I do like shares, right? Because at the end of the day, we can't be greedy. Right? I am no gatekeeper. All right. So please make sure you're sharing the word with other people if you feel you resonate with somebody like me, okay, or with the messages, or with the community, okay. Let's tap in. Let's see what not ancestor. Let's get a message from the angels, okay. We're gonna tap into the archangels and see what archangel is leading. And let me go ahead and get this lit up too, because our fire went out. There we go. Let's get a message from the archangels. All right, let's see who is with us. What message or maybe guidance that they can apply to us. I don't know about what energy you've been feeling, right? Because energy shifts for everybody, right? Not the same energy. You're not in the same energy every day, let alone everybody around you, right? Some may be going through some things and you may not know. Some people may be thriving and you may not know. You know what I'm saying? You just never know what's going on with the collective. So let's tap in. Spirit, what message do the archangels have for this beautiful collective? Ooh, this one's looked up. Archangel Samuel. It says, choose harmonious responses, act with wisdom and grace. So I feel like this is basically saying, um, not saying filter your words, right? Not saying filter your words, but I feel like there's a need for you to always choose peace before you speak, right? Because I feel like a lot of people, especially if I'm talking to an emotional collective, right? We usually ride on emotion. Anytime anything happens, right? If you're riding an emotion, sometimes you say things that you really didn't mean. Sometimes you spew out the very first thing that comes to mind instead of just filtering it and not saying it, you say it out loud, right? So I feel like there's a need for you to move with grace Like move smart, move smart. Not saying don't be petty. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying move smart. Okay, speak less, listen more. You have 2 years for a reason, and I feel like some of y'all, especially, I don't know, right? Because there's a lot of when it comes to spirituality, there are oh, so many different types of spirituality, right? But in Ifa, for those who follow Ifa, okay, in Ifa, the letter came out, and the meaning or Orishas is Ogun and Oshun. Those are the meaning ones for this year. And in that letter, they basically were stating that 2026 can is going to there's going to be betrayals, right? But not just betrayals. I feel like there are going to be truths or things that are exposed, right? Just like in 2025, a lot of things have been exposed in 2025. Not even 2024. A lot of things have been coming up to like the last couple of years. But I definitely do feel like there is a need for the collective to really be mindful of the words that they choose to speak. Not everybody needs to know your next move. That's the biggest thing that I'm getting from this. Not everybody needs to know your next move. Alright? Move with grace. Choose wisdom. Play your cards smart. Not right. Play it smart. Alright, we have Archangel Christiel. Connect with unicorns. Receive the right perception for you. So we have a lot of light energy right here. So unicorns are very um, unicorns are very unique, right? Especially with the spirit animal. Because a lot of people think that they don't exist, right? It's a rarity. So I feel like in this message alone, like start moving like you're a rare, just a rare energy. Start moving with rare energy, right? Because rare energy is very hard to find because it's something that doesn't cease to exist, right? You're somebody very special. You're not like the average person. For some of you, this could even mean that some of you are chosen, right? Because the chosen moves in that energy. So not everybody needs to know your next move, your next plan, the way you think, your logic. Sometimes moving with wisdom is going to be the smartest play that you can move with certain individuals. All right. Let's get some messages from the ancestors. All right. The angels are basically saying, play your cards, play them smart, whatever that may be in 2026. All right, because I feel like there are going to be some disagreements. There are going to be certain things that don't align with you. Somebody's truth may not be your truth, right? And it may make you feel uncomfortable, right? I feel like a lot of that is coming into like in 2026. So Spirit is saying, listen, don't act on your emotions. Don't speak the very first thing that comes to your mind. Not everybody needs to know, right? Move with grace and wisdom. If this message is resonating with you, definitely put a number one in the chat. If this message is resonating with you, put a number one in the chat. Spirit, angels, ancestors. There's a divine collective that I'm picking up on. Heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Love and let yourself be loved. So I definitely feel like this collective has gone through a lot of things, right? I feel like a lot of y'all have been tested, right? People have been trying. And there isn't a need for you to be in this fight or flight energy. When I get this card in a reading, it gives me the energy of having to be in a receiving energy. Like, you don't need to do anything, but just seize to it. There's not anything that you need to do outside of your means for things to come into action, whatever it may be. If it's a certain lesson, a certain message, whatever it is that you're trying to apply within yourself, it it all it requires for you to do is just sit there, right, and receive the energy. And I feel like for a lot of you, you guys have always gone into this energy of having to do everything on your own. And that's been not just overstimulating, overwhelming, but I feel like that has played a major part in how you feel you are to receive things. You feel like you need to work hard, right, to receive the very thing that you want. You feel like you need to go and take X amount of courses to receive whatever it is that you want. Not saying that you can't, right? But it's not always the hard way. It's not always a hard way. Sometimes it was already written that way, that it was meant to find you. Sometimes you just gotta sit still in the energy to receive it. But a lot of us, what we tend to do is we tend to fixate on something else. And we miss our very opportunity chasing the next thing without realizing that your blessing is literally right there. But it's the opportunity is tired of chasing you. You're chasing all these other opportunities. And the very opportunity that you're looking for is staring right in your face. Only thing you need to do is just sit still and receive it. Sit still and receive it. All right? Sit still and receive it. Can y'all do that? Are y'all able to do that? Are we able to do that? You hear that? That's your opportunity, literally, right behind you. But you can't hear it because you fixed on the next opportunity. Mm. Spirit, angels, ancestors. Look at that. Mother Earth, another receiving energy. I cannot make this up. Feel loved and comfortable. Feel loved and comfortable. Ain't nothing in here saying that you need to work hard, lose sleep. It's saying let yourself be loved and be comfortable. Let yourself be loved and be comfortable. I feel like that's the angels and the ancestors basically telling us, look, whatever it is that you desire is coming to you. Whatever it is that you think you deserve is coming to you. All you gotta do is just receive it. All you gotta do is just receive it. But sometimes us being human, we tend to want to make things more difficult than what they actually are, right? And that's what we're used to. We're used to struggling to find our meaning. We're used to um, fighting for what it is that we deserve. Well, what if you don't use it? What if it's already guaranteed? What if it's already yours? You know, that mindset really shifts a lot. That mindset literally shifts so much things over, right? I'm definitely feeling like I need to fully step into your divine feminine energy. Masculine or feminine. You all need to step into your masculine and feminine energy. What's up, Eve and these healers? Okay? But more so, be more in your receiving energy. Be in your energy of the divine feminine. Will you allow things to come? Will you allow the opportunity to magnetize itself? Why? Because you deserve it. Why? Because it's your birthright. Why? Because it's already guaranteed. And because it's already guaranteed, I'm just going to keep focusing on what I need to focus on. And what is for me is going to come through. Why? Because it's already written. I was already chosen to play that. You guys understand what I'm saying? I'm so sorry, babe. I said love and light queen. I know a lot of people are going through a lot of shit, right? I know a lot of people are going through a lot of shit, but listen, what if that shit is happening for the betterment of you, right? What if that breakup saved you? What, what if that separation saved you? You know what I'm saying? Like we can't fixate on what isn't happening. Sometimes the very thing that wasn't working out is is the blessing in disguise. Yeah, it may bruise your ego, but that's what I'm saying. Even with this receiving energy, even with this being in the receiving energy, divine feminine stays in her energy. Why? Because she is somebody who knows who she is. Right? The divine feminine nurtures her energy, nurtures her spirit, and because she nurtures herself, everything else around her comforts her. You know what I'm saying? Being in the divine feminine energy, you nurture yourself, you nurture your soul, and because you do that, everything else around you comforts you. Why? Because you're in the divine feminine energy. Let's see the places. Let's see the places. I see I see lots of women energy. Okay. Lots of women energy. We got one masculine energy, but mainly female energy. So I know I'm picking up on divine feminine energy. All right, we got the supermarket here. All right. We got the river. One of my favorite places. Yes, yes, yes. We got the river, we got the supermarket. We got the factory and we got the beauty salon. All right. So let me read my correlations here. All right, my list will open if anybody wants to tap in. Clarity, truth, I got you, okay? Linktree is in the bio. I do have my Zelle now. My Zelle is working, and I do have Cash App. So I'm gonna make sure that all that stuff is moved down below, okay? So with the river and supermarket here, all right. If you think about the river flows. All right, the river doesn't need to do anything. The river, the water in the river literally flows. That's how y'all need to start moving in your natural energy. And those who have a hard time with that, then you need to really pay attention to your wounded masculine energy. This is definitely the wounded masculine. If you're over here trying to move in that energy. You don't know how to move in your feminine energy, then that's where we start. Okay, that's where we start. So allow everything to flow to you like the river does. We have supermarket. If you think about a supermarket, let's picture the bread aisle. Right? Picture the bread aisle with me. How many different brands? If you're walking in the grocery store, Walmart, whatever that may be, how many brands of bread do you see? How many options do you have when it comes to bread? You can have any type of bread, right? There are several opportunities, several options. Don't be overwhelmed with those options. Okay? Allow what needs to come to you, come to you. It's that simple. Whatever needs to come to you, let it come to you. What is it for you? Let it be you. Does that make sense? Supermarket and river. You can have all the options in the food, right? But what's going to be for you is going to find you. At the grocery store, you got to make that option. You got to make that purchase. I do all of that. I do all of that. Then we got beauty salon and then we got factory. Beauty salon and then factory. So for a lot of you guys live your life there is no like in between. You either working hard, like a factory worker does, right? When you're in production, when you're on a production line, you can't stop, right? You can't stop. You have mandated breaks at a certain time period, and once you're on that production line, you are working the entire time, right? That's how a factory works. And you're wanting to look for, relaxation with the peace on here. You're wanting to relax. You're wanting to really, you know, bask in slow energy. You're wanting to relax, but you're unable to because you're working like this. You're working like somebody who's at a factory. You know what I'm saying? How does that work? There needs to be a balance in that. Now, whatever you deem as your balance, find it and work and allow it to happen. So I feel like a lot of y'all don't give yourself a lot of y'all don't give yourself what's the word, grace. Y'all work yourselves to death. You work yourself to death. That's just what it is. So collective. I feel like the universe is trying to tell y'all to really um, take things slow. Take your time. It's okay to take your time. You don't need to do so many things. You don't have to work hard. Play smart. Work smart. Play smart. All right. Don't in your face. Let's go in tarot. Let's go before this one. Look, transformation. We have transformation here. I feel like this collective is about to see a transformation from masculine to feminine, right? Those that feel like they've had to really, really move in their masculine energy, right? It's time that this transformation takes place, right? It's time to move in your feminine energy in 2026, meaning that you are in the energy of receiving. You're not in the energy of over fixing over multiple things. No, because what's for you is finding what's for you is already written. You just have to allow the energy to come. But if you're chasing opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, you're in your masculine energy. Divine feminine sits still, right? Focuses on what needs to be focused on, but still living their life. Divine feminine aligns with what is meant to be in the divine feminine's energy. What isn't for the divine feminine releases, but it's not for the divine feminine. So transformation needs to take place, Lord. And look at that. We got the chariot and the fool at the bottom of the deck. What's happening going to see, Mama? Changes are coming in quickly, collective. Changes are coming in very quickly. Expect certain travel, expect certain communications to come forward, but there are many things that are about to foresee or foreshadow for this. I feel like the next 2 weeks, I'm getting weeks, okay, something coming in very quickly. I feel like within the next couple of weeks, 2 weeks, by the end of the month, if you start moving in the energy of the divine feminine, you will see changes rapidly. All right, collective. I don't want to go too much too further into the collective. I feel like this is straight to the point, you know? There's a need for you to start moving in the divine feminine energy. And once you do, you're going to see how much shit changes in your life. All right, collective. I pray that this message resonated with who it needed to resonate with. I release the collective energy. I call back on my divine power because it belongs to me. I say to the ancestors for aligning me with the messages. I say to spirit for the clarity. We release all the energy and pray nothing but positivity for this collective. And may they all work in favor with their divine feminine. Balance it out, right? There's no need for you to stay stuck in your masculine energy. Okay, but please tap into the thank you for the cowboy hat. Please allow yourself to tap into your receiving energy, divine feminine. Okay? I know it can be hard sometimes. I know it can be hard sometimes. But it's doable, right? Comfortability feels amazing when you're comfortable, right? But when shit hits the fan because of your comfortability, then that's when you start questioning. You know what I'm saying? It's hard on yourself. Just my 2 cents. Just my 2 cents. But if you missed the collective investment, we're back on YouTube. Okay? I will be posting it. It was a short collective, so I don't think I'm gonna put any time, but I'm gonna check it out. You guys definitely can watch it. I am opening up my list. I don't know if anybody wanted to join the list. Wanted to, please let me know. That way I can clear the space and welcome in the energy. I will be back on. I'm trying to get back on midnights. I'm still unpacking and doing things and the reason why I haven't been as frequently. But once I get everything situated, I feel like I can be free. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping by next week or even by February, we'll finally be on like a schedule per se. But thank you for all you guys who have been patient with me as well. It's been crazy the last couple of months. If nobody wanted a reading, I'm going to close out YouTube. Kamika, how are you doing? You doing okay?